Hey everyone, welcome back to another Just the Tips. Today we'll be taking a look at the legendary Sandvich. Now the Sandvich is a secondary consumable that takes roughly 4 seconds to consume. It will restore the max amount of HP that you currently have, aka 300, and can be shared as a medium med pack for team members. The Sandvich is probably the most famous item in TF2, and for good reasons. This item recharges in only 30 seconds or by picking up spawned med packs throughout the map. When this item is shared with a teammate, it not only restores half their health, but it stops fires along with bleeding, and it arrives on a clean plate. I mean, what kind of service is better than that? This is one of the best items to heal friendly medics with, but don't let that fool you. Just because this item is so perfect with a medic doesn't mean it cannot be used anywhere else. Sometimes your medic might have full HP. I know, shocking, but what if no one else does? Help them out, give sandwiches to other team members if they really need it. However, that said, I don't want to see you guys ever give a sandwich to someone else when a medic could have used it. Seriously, don't ever do that. Medics get the priority of the sandwiches. It's a simple code of kindness. You give them health, they give you health, everyone's happy. Another thing you can do is if you see a small med pack, you can drop a sandwich near it, as the sandwich functions identically to a medium med pack. Then you can replenish it with a small one. This usually isn't that crucial, but hey, who knows? Maybe one day a teammate will just need a medium med pack at that very given moment and be like, oh hey, a sandwich! Thank you, mysterious heavy. However, that's only one side of the sandwich. When sharing with a teammate, it's pretty simplistic, unlike the self-consumption, as it gets a little bit more hectic. Let's start off with the easiest things first. Before you go to consume this sandwich, find a spot that is out of the battle and keep your back to a wall. Ideally, you could use a corner, but you won't get the perfect sandwich spot every time. What you must do is that you must have your back against a wall and out of the front lines, or at least the sight lines of a sniper. The reason you do this is because when you eat a sandwich, a sniper or spy or really anyone would love to get you while you enjoy your tasty treat. So if you're able to get out of sight lines and keep your back against a wall, you essentially shut down both snipers and spies. However, they can still kill you if they find you, so make sure you hide yourself pretty well. Another thing you should do while you eat the sandwich is coordinate your attack. It takes you about 4 seconds to eat the sandwich. During these 4 seconds, you are stuck in third person mode. So use it to your advantage. Look around walls that you normally couldn't. Figure out what areas are safe and what areas are not safe. Now for one of the more confusing aspects about the sandwich. The sandwich will heal you in 4 bites over the course of this entire animation. The reason this is important to know is because the way the sandwich calculates how much health to restore based off your max HP. What it does, it takes a quarter of your max HP, and then over 4 bites, boom, you're back to full HP. So let's say theoretically that your max HP was 400. Now when you go to consume this, you restore 100 HP back per bite. However, as we all know, Heavy has 300 HP, and only the Delocus bar will change that. But since the Delocus bar is also secondary, you can't use both. So when you're consuming the sandwich, there will be 4 chunks, and each chunk restores 75 HP. You're probably asking, Ryder, this is cool and all, but why? Who cares? Well, I'll tell you that right now. Have you ever attacked a Heavy and just pelted him with way more than 300 damage while he was eating a sandwich, and yet he still wouldn't die? Well, that's because this restored health will add to whatever existing HP you currently have. Say you eat a sandwich when you have 100 HP left, but while you're eating the sandwich, a demo man hits you with 2 direct hits from the grenade launcher. That will deal 200 damage, but since the sandwich heals your max amount no matter how much you currently have, when the animation ends you'll still have 200 HP. Then you can deal with this pesky demo man and go about your business. Before you go to eat a sandwich, you should ask yourself this one really important question. Can your team survive without you for a couple of seconds? And if that answer is yes, then you can probably go on a lunch break and everything will be fine. However, if you don't, you can just abandon your team and that can be detrimental. Now, you must make this decision quickly and correctly. Otherwise, you done goofed up everyone. Well, everyone on your team. Maybe not the other team. In fact, they'd probably like if you did that. Anyways, basically eating a sandwich has a lot of thought put into it, while sharing a sandwich should almost be instinctual. Share a sandwich with someone unless a medic near you has low HP. But other than that, the sandwich is pretty basic. Share it if the medic can spare it, and only eat it if your team can spare you for a little bit, and you'll be safe while doing it. Anyways, I hope you found this informative, or at least entertaining. Have a swell day. Peace out!